Hey Spuds, how's it going? It's Jamie. Welcome back to another video, first video on the channel. I don't know, but welcome either way. I'm very glad to have you here. And today is a very special video because I am joined by the amazing, the wonderful, the not very wholesome Click. Welcome, Click. He's here somewhere.
I was totally not doing anything shady down there. Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for having me, Jamie. Let's hope this is not a grave mistake of having me on here.
The only grave mistake is I think everybody's going to love your voice and be like, oh, sod Jamie, we're watching the Click.
Well, I tried to do an ASMR channel once.
No way. How did it go?
I mean, it went pretty okay. I haven't uploaded to it in like 2 years, and people keep complaining about it. Click, when are you gonna do the new ASMR? And I'm like, haha, I totally have time for that.
Maybe just like once a month.
I could do something sneaky and be like, Swedish person licking microphone for 3 hours. Sounds like a vibe.
A great use of your time. Sounds delicious.
People ask me, what do you do for a living? Like, you got your fancy degrees and stuff, like, lick a microphone. I mean, God, it's kind of a similar thing nowadays. Anyway, when people ask, like, so what are you doing with your degrees? I read memes.
Oh, I have the same thing. It's like, oh, so like, what have you done in life? What are you up to? And it's like, well, I do have a PhD, but I react to memes on the internet, and everyone's like, yes.
I have a master's in engineering. I do all the fancy math and stuff. I read cursed memes for a living.
I think that's a great introduction on what you do. If there's anything else you want to add, do you want to tell the Spuds what you do?
Yeah, I read a lot of memes. I talk about interesting things I find online. I rant about stuff I find fascinating, and I make plushies, which is also one of those 90-degree turns of careers that you wouldn't expect. You made a plushie too, didn't you? I can see it in the background.
Yes. What you can see in our webcam view is different to what people see in the filming. On my actual shelf, which I didn't realize until right now, I don't have one of my plushies, but I have OT's first plushie, and I have your emotional support demon.
Woo! Emotional support demon representing. Hell yeah, that is amazing.
And the amount of comments I get.
You have a demon?
They're like,
so
oh my
sweet.
God, it's the plushie. It's Click's plushie. Yeah.
That is so cool. Oh my God.
No, it's like the best plushie I've ever seen. I had to. I love the little toe beans. Now we know what you do. Make plushies. Today we are looking at Pointlessly Gendered, which is like a thing I love doing. It's a bit of a series on the channel. I think it's funny, but also frustrating. And I really wanted to see your take on some of these. So I hope you're going to enjoy.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to this. I was about to say something like pointlessly gendered. Aren't you just talking about humanity?
But
God, I'm professionally funny after all. Hell yeah, I still got it.
Okay, can everybody drop like a laughy face in the comments for Click's joke? Please, please.
Everyone in the comments say, oh my God, Click is so funny. Wow. Great. I love this.
Fellas, is it gay to perceive the self? You don't need a mirror. You're a man.
This just ties into philosophy, doesn't it? It's like, it's not if I think I am. It's like if I think I'm gay. But like, how do you get ready in the morning if you don't have a mirror? Like, do you just do everything blind? You know, like, how would I fix my hair and stuff? It's like, this hopefully looks okay.
Yes, you're a man, and you don't need that. You do not need to know what you look like.
Speaking of this, I had a super funny little booklet I found. That's from like the 70s or 80s. It's in Swedish. But it's like, how to be a real man. But the whole thing is very much a parody kind of thing. You know, it's some of it aged better than other parts, but the whole thing is very sarcastic. And the whole thing ends with like, you've read all this kind of stuff like, how to be a man, cut down trees, and, you know, kill bears with your bare teeth and stuff. And then at the end, you're like, okay, here's a quiz to check how manly you are based on the book. So you fill out the quiz, and then at the end of the quiz, you're like, we're not going to count this because real men don't care about quizzes.
So you could read the whole book and be like,
yeah, I'm a real man.
Yeah. Oh, I did the quiz.
Sorry, real men don't care about books. Real men are illiterate.
The amount of things that I said, like, pointlessly gendered is kind of becoming like a collection. You know, people keep those lists of like icks that their partner has. Have you seen like the TikTok trend? Pointlessly gendered, you could keep like a list of all the things that actually make you like not a man or not a woman. So it's like, if you don't fish, you're not a real man. If you perceive yourself in a mirror, you're not a real man. There are other ones, and they're just ridiculous. Like, if you do anything in the house, you're not a real man.
Exactly. You did laundry once. Oh, you just lost 10% of your testosterone. Speaking of fishing and that kind of thing, this is something I realized when I did like r/Tinder and stuff for videos, that men on dating profiles very often don't make their profiles for women. They make it like for other men. Have you realized that? Like the amount of pictures, for example, of men with fish is incredibly prevalent.
Oh no, but that's so sexy.
I've never seen a woman actually be impressed by a fish. I'm just gonna be honest. Like,
No.
you know...
That's a really good point.
Yeah, and I've seen
Yeah.
those memes about the gym too, when you're like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym and be so big and buff, and it's like expectations of the women be like, oh my god, you're so big and buff, Steve, and then like reality is just other men like, oh heck yeah, nice pecs, bro. You know?
I wonder what the thought process is behind it. Do you think that they'll like post this fish photo and like women are just gonna be like, oh my god, what a beautiful fish. I love a massive cod.
I guess like it's the thought that if society fails, I'll still be able to provide for us with fish. I don't know.
They're just running on instinct.
Yeah, I've fished myself. I mean, I used to fish with my grandpa a bunch, like pikes and stuff. It was really fun, but I'm not sure if I would put it on a dating profile. Imagine the amount of angry comments we're gonna get now from people that have fish in their profile picture. Just gonna have a wave of troll comments. I met my wife through a fish picture. You don't know what you're talking about.
Our love story is based on a fish picture.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, if I was trying to meet somebody and I realized they were really into fishing, it's like a beige flag just because I personally find it quite boring. So if it was like their main hobby, I'm like, I don't know how to talk to you about that because there's something a bit odd about fish.
Hey boy, you're looking a bit fishy. I like mystery. And then they unmatch. I had that happen once when I way back in the day when I had Tinder, like back in uni or something, many years ago. And I matched with someone, and I told them, hey, do you like Titanic? And she said, yes. I was like, oh, that's great, because it's an amazing icebreaker. And she instantly unmatched me.
I don't blame her.
No, me neither. It was like, yeah, that's fair. It's absolutely fair.
I bet you never tried that one again.
No, not that one.
Or you did?
No.
Okay.
No, I mean, yeah, no, I don't think so. No. I had a bunch of math pickup lines, though. They were amazing.
Okay, I see. You went down the kind of like nerdy route of flirting.
Yeah, because it's not taken as bad, kind of. Because it's too nerdy and niche for it to be like creepy, kind of.
I see the thought process. Yes. Lovely. I have never once tried a pickup line seriously in my life.
Well, seriously is like another aspect. I had one really good one that I don't think I ever actually used in practice, but I used to joke about it with my friends. And I'd be like, hey there, you project my vector on the z-axis.
That's beyond my comprehension.
Yeah, so if you have a three-dimensional space in mathematics, a vector is just an arrow. It can be a representative of, for example, a force or speed or anything like that. So just an arrow in space.
Okay.
And the x, y, z axis goes like that, you know. So if you project the vector on the z-axis...
Oh, okay.
It's like
Right.
a pee-pee joke.
Awful. Do you know, this conversation has gone very far from mirrors, so I think we should move on.
Don't worry, I will rescue this moment with another meme. I don't want my man to wear glasses. I feel like that's a little gay. Laughing emojis. Fellas, is it gay to see?
What, to see yourself?
Exactly.
According to the previous one.
What are you trying to see? Other men? Gay.
How dare you want to see the world?
That's so wild. That's so wild. One other thing regarding like pointlessly gendered stuff I've seen is like healthcare stuff. When sometimes I'll see a post from someone being like, real men can deal with the injuries. It's like, bro, this is about cancer. It's not manly to have Jesus Christ.
But isn't it such a thing of like, there's men of certain generation in particular who are like, no, I don't go to the doctors.
Yeah.
I don't need to do that. No weakness can be shown ever, including glasses. But didn't Clark Kent, as in like Superman, wear glasses? I mean,
Yeah.
not a Superman fair, but still.
But maybe he wore the glasses as a disguise when he was a shy beta male. But when he was a superhero, then he didn't have the glasses.
Oh, okay, so Clark Kent is gay. Right, got it.
That would be a twist. Oh my god.
That would be. So I looked at this for a minute and I was like, I don't get it. And then I realized that these are all Christmas movies, and in every single one, the guy is wearing green and the woman is wearing red. So it's not pink and blue anymore, it's green and red. And they all look identical.
They're all carbon copies. I thought as first,
Yeah.
because I looked at it a bit zoomed out, I just assumed this was like season coverage of the same series or something.
No, and I think these are all like legit movies. I do recognize some of them and some of the actors, so I'm assuming that's all genuine. It's like AI. This is like AI has created a bunch of movie posters.
And they say AI is not going to take over. Man, I would say it's probably pretty easy. We're pretty predictable. I'm not gonna lie, fam.
Yeah.
Okay, so green is the new blue.
Yes, and red's the new pink. Yeah. Absolutely.
But wasn't it the opposite, like back in the olden days? I remember pink used to be the masculine color, like, I don't know how long ago, like a couple hundred years or something.
I think it was early as, like, Victorian times, yeah.
But that is wild. Like, when did that change? And then they were so adamant, being like, no, pink is a girly color. And be like, bruh, make up your mind.
Yeah, and isn't it that back then as well, like, little baby boys would be put in dresses and stuff? And if you look at the fashion, it was a lot more, like, femme and neutral for what we would consider now to be.
Oh yeah, they had like thigh highs and wigs and everything. It was pretty fabulous.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
No, I kind of miss having options. You know, one hand it's easy, you know, because you just put on a black suit and you can go anywhere. But on the other hand, a bit of options would be nice. Like imagine just showing up in like a Victorian dress with thigh highs. Like you would just own the party.
You would. I challenge you. The next event that you have that you need to get dressed up for. Do it.
Oh my god.
You would totally steal the show.
Maybe I can do this as an event, like have a New Year's party that's like Victorian themed.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm down. I'm so down. Oh hell
Okay.
yeah.
I'll need to see pictures.
Oh yeah, so there will definitely be pictures. Drunk ones.
Amazing. I can't wait.
The only backpack a man needs. Designed for work, travel, and all aspects of life. Best male backpack. But what's so male? It's just a backpack though. What's so... is it like bluish? Is that why it's a male backpack?
But I thought it was now green.
I'm a bit colorblind, so I'm just guessing based on like the masculinity of the meme.
It is blue.
Okay.
The bag is blue. Everything about like the hues of the color is blue. The chair is blue. It's all blue.
Oh, it just looks like insufferably corporate, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
And I'm also pretty sure they're in space.
Oh,
not on an airplane.
Oh my god.
Why is the bag not floating?
Why is the bag in space?
Man, but they're so heavy that even zero gravity can't lift them.
It's made out of thick titanium plates and lead. Manliness.
I saw the woman version of it, not the same company, I don't think, but I saw like this bag that was like, for all your womanly needs, wonderful. And I was just like, it looks like a bag. It's literally just a bag that is not in any way stereotypically feminine, just like this is not in any way masculine. That I don't even know how you would make a bag, unless it's like a pink handbag, which we can say is probably more typically feminine. But
yeah.
aside from that, what do you do to a bag?
It would be so funny to do like a skit regarding this. Like imagine a medieval market and they're just selling like a burlap sack. Here's a burlap sack for the real ladies. For all your womanly needs. But this is just a burlap sack. It's a feminine burlap sack. What does that mean?
We don't know either. Like, no idea. There are only two genders, men or fun. So you have acne patches that are specifically for men or specifically fun. I mean, I don't know what they're thinking, but I don't know anything fun about an acne patch.
Wait, does this mean that men aren't fun?
Oh, men are boring. Fun men. No, it's gay. It's gay to be fun.
Oh,
Did
that's
you not
true.
know?
Yeah, it's gay or feminine to be fun.
Yeah,
the third
precisely.
gender, gay fun.
Gay fun. To be man, you just be sad and boring.
Ah, the two genders. Boring, fun, and gay. But what is like so fun about it? It's so weird. And why is it like a little star? That as well. Like the shapes are different too. Have you seen that?
And why is she winking?
That's also weird because I'm assuming they're marketing it towards, other women, Maybe it's more of like a lesbian target audience. I have no idea. But, I would imagine
she's winking at you.
Hello. Like, can you imagine
it's
the
a
man...
seductive wink. Okay.
Yeah, sort of, yeah. It's like the across the bar kind of wink. Can you imagine if the dude did the same thing? This is how you get rid of your acne, bro. I have really mixed feelings about this.
It's like acne patches for the LGBTQs. Oh yeah, not for straights.
Oh, it can be like one of those undercover flirting techniques, where it's like if I have an acne patch on this specific place or this specific side, it's like, huh?
That is very sexy.
Mm-hmm. Mom Grenade Bath Blaster. Oh, that's a weird font. When your masculinity is too fragile, but you want a bath bomb. Oh no, it's man. I read it as mom. Man Grenade Bath Blaster.
That completely changes.
Your mom Grenade Bath Plaster. It has to be manly. It has to be so manly.
It has to literally be a bath bomb. Otherwise, too femmes gay. No, and it's blue.
Oh, it's also blue. That's a good point. I do enjoy the marketing, though, because it's almost like a pun on bath bomb. But I would have preferred it if they did it differently. Like, imagine shaping it like a little nuke or something. That'd be really cute. Just like bath bomb. Ha, get it? Yeah.
And then you put it in the bath and it just fizzles in like neon to be radioactive. Like
Exactly. Oh, you weren't supposed to use it? Oh, God.
We were just trying to be funny. I mean, in one sense, I'm kind of impressed that they're trying to market bath bombs towards men, because if they're that fragile, I'd have assumed baths were just a big no.
Oh, yeah.
So,
washing yourself is pretty gay. That's
this
true.
is a step forward.
Mm-hmm.
We're making progress. It's slow, but we're getting there. Women's general. So apparently Not for Men is whiskey magazine, Christmas cookies, Thanksgiving. They're all recipe ones, and then like house ones, and then but whiskey.
Whiskey is traditionally like, you know, manly. That's the thing with drinks.
Yeah.
You know, if something is pink and fruity and delicious, like, no, that's too feminine. I want that one that tastes like tar and ash.
And burns my throat, yes. They want the painful one.
Yes, the painful one. That's cool and masochistic, you know? I have tried to learn to drink whiskey recently. It's hard. It's really hard.
I can't. I've tried. My dad enjoys a whiskey, and I have tried some, and I'm just like, no, this is just like, and everybody's. It's like coffee and like all these kind of drinks. People are like, oh, if you just keep trying, you'll like it. It's like, but why would I keep trying? It's like, I'm not gonna keep forcing myself to eat aubergine. I know I don't like it.
You have to condition yourself. I mean, sometimes it's like you can get used to something, but it's usually due to different things. I remember I was like that with beer, but it wasn't that I disliked the taste. It was just like too overwhelming, kind of. It was too much.
Sure.
And then I went to Ireland for a couple of weeks and just drank Guinness for a couple of weeks. And that cured it.
I'm very happy for you.
And we just send our kids to whiskey camp and they're gonna be real men. Timmy, you're 10. Time to drink whiskey and be a real man.
Oh.
But yeah, no, that's wild.
Yeah.
Why would you sort your magazines like this into soups? Is that like super feminine?
Oh, it's because it's to do with cooking. If men go in the kitchen, they turn gay.
Oh,
or into
right.
a woman.
So I'll be called,
It's one of
if I
those.
like boil a soup for myself, I'll be called a beta cuck on Twitter.
Absolutely.
All right, yeah, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know, yeah.
Yeah.
Social rules are fascinating.
Yeah, you got to keep up, Click. You got to know.
Stay on top of my masculinity so the 12-year-olds on Twitter don't call me gay.
Precisely. You don't want to be roasted by the 12-year-olds.
Dude wipes. Pumpkin spice. Oh, instead of pumpkin spice, it's like cool.
I
Because
didn't
like,
notice that.
yeah, dumpkin, because it's play on words. You know, pumpkin, but you poop.
Because you poop.
Plant-sourced fibers. But isn't caring about the environment like non-masculine? Aren't you supposed to like eat as many trees as
Yeah.
possible? Extra large
And-
wipes. That's good because it's manly to take big poops. That's to establish dominance. You're at your male friend's house for the first time. Clog the toilet. Establish dominance.
We don't compare dick size, we compare...
Bro, I haven't pooped for a week. I'm gonna decimate your bathroom.
I need a whole packet of those dude wipes. It feels so contradictory, though, because we've got a play on pumpkin spice, which I'm pretty sure is like, oh, if you don't just have a black coffee, then you're gay. And then I thought that wiping was gay.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, the most manly part is just letting it like encrust, I think.
Oh, I've never heard it put like that. That is the most horrendous way of saying it.
It looks like, you know in documentaries when you can see like tectonic plates moving and that kind of stuff and the earth is cracked. That's what I imagine. Dry wetland, that's like the dirt is starting to crack apart. Sort of. That's beautiful.
I would advise not imagining.
Disclaimer in the beginning of the video. Turn off your imagination for this one, y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you. But I think that if
Yeah.
you just stop showering for a while, maybe you'll develop like a protective, I don't know what to call it, like a protective second skin kind of, that just sort of covers you. You know, you can't get, showering is unnecessary because you'll just get dirty sooner or later anyway.
Lovely. Like those naked cats that are just kind of covered in that layer of... Don't they have like oily skin?
Yeah, you're covered in oil and lard and stuff. And it just protects
That's how
you
to
from
be
the
a real
elements.
man.
Yeah. Cover yourself in oil and lard.
So very wonderful. Shall we move on from poop?
Yeah. Yes.
So I believe these are like pick and mix sweets aimed at women. Take a zoom in on the Mixel Pixel.
I have zoomed
The
in
pick
on
and
the
mix.
Pixel.
for women, and we have the Venus symbol, some underwear because, you know, all women want to eat some foamy underpants, a muscly man, I'm assuming, in some tight little pants. How wonderful. I think, is that a hairdryer?
Yeah, oh my...
And a handbag. Oh, I think the bottom left is perfume.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I was about
Like
to
one
say,
of those
like,
old school pumpy perfume things.
yeah, with like the rubber pump thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and a peace symbol.
This is a weird choice of candy. It's a very odd thing. I'm surprised they don't have like a tampon in there, I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, given the rest of the selection, that wouldn't have surprised me. I get the, like, you know, let's market this towards straight women who want to eat a buff man, but then they also want to eat a frilly pair of panties. Yay!
They don't want to eat their own panties, or the bestie.
Yeah.
At a sleepover, we just eat each other panties. Hashtag quirky girl things.
Hashtag still straight.
Yeah, I've never seen candy marketed like this. This makes me very uncomfortable. This is weird.
Yeah.
Like, most of these things aren't particularly appetizing, I'm gonna be honest. Hairdryer. Like, sure, there are some objects that are not inherently appetizing. One of the most popular ones in Swedish are like tiny cars. But I feel like that's different. Like, eating tiny little cute cars feels more neutral than eating, like, I don't know, underwear or a buff man.
Or like perfume, which, you know,
Yeah.
just, I don't want to eat. But the heart is the only acceptable one
The
for me.
heart is fine. Yeah, the heart is fine.
And the little peace symbol, but I don't really know what specifically women about that. Like, oh yes, it's womanly to be peaceful. Love thy neighbor if you're a woman.
I want to see if they made one for men. I really want to see what's in the mailbag. Would they
Yeah,
also
I
have a pair
didn't-
of like boxers in that one, and then just a curvy lady, or like?
No straight man is eating a sweet form pair of boxers ever. That's just not gonna happen. If they won't even like wear glasses or wipe their own butt, they are not eating a pair of. They're not eating sweets. Full stop.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, sweets is not manly.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know.
No.
They can put little bricks or something in a bag. That's manly and tough to eat.
Break your teeth. That's manly.
That's how you harden the kids. Home news: 100 unisex names for boys. Unisex? Okay. What do you mean unisex names for boys?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be like unisex name for girls? Couldn't you just made both? Why the? It could have just been 100 unisex names. This is mind blowing.
Yeah.
There's like 100 gender neutral things for boys.
Yeah.
But then it's not.
The more you think about it,
Why?
I feel like this one has broken you.
I feel like this might be AI generated or something, you know? Actually, speaking of that, this reminds me of, I found an article online about myself that was like AI generated. I cracked it was AI generated after a while. It was super weird and random. It's like, this is the click. It's Mark from Sweden, and he makes videos about tobacco.
Huh?
What? He is one of the most famous Swedish tobacco influencers. He reads a lot of tobacco Reddit. What?
That's very naughty.
Yeah, it does mash together like half of what I do. Like, you got my name right, channel name right,
Yeah.
the Reddit part right, but then you mashed it together with just like, he's a Reddit tobacco influencer that loves reviewing tobacco memes.
Where?
I don't know.
Oh my god. Do you know, talking of articles, Sharbrunner had a really bizarre one. We did this like interview quite a few years back, talking about how like in the future we would like think about getting married and like maybe having kids. And I think it got picked up by like a foreign news site. I can't remember where, but like something clearly got lost in translation and interpretation because the headline was 2 former like girl best friends now expecting baby. And we were just like, what? How did 1 horrible title, 2 where's this baby? That wasn't even AI. That was just
This is bad Google Translate. Oh my
Yeah.
god. That is amazing. It kind of gives me the same vibe as, I mean, it's not lost in translation, but like all those texts that historians make about, you know, gay couples in the past, for example. It's like, here are these 2 female besties. They were such besties. They even adopted a child together. Oh my god, they were such besties. They slept in the same bed for 40 years like besties do. And they wanted to be buried next to each other like besties.
you just like summed up every single meme you ever find in gay erasure, like Sappho and her friend. Yeah. So this is how you impress a woman or a man.
This is good to know. Now we can mark this video as educational with YouTube.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So you want to impress a woman. What do? You compliment her, cuddle her, kiss her, caress her, love, comfort, protect, wine and dine her, care for her, hold her, listen to her, support her, buy things for her, go to the ends of the earth for her. That one's a bit dramatic. A man, how do you impress a man? How? You show up naked.
Is this universally applicable? Like, for example, if I want to impress my boss, who happens to be a man, do I just show up naked, or are there other steps to it?
Apparently so. It hasn't given a context.
And if I want to impress my female boss, I make sure to caress her and hold her.
Wine and dine her, but buy things. I know she's your boss, but you spend money on her. Okay?
I don't know. Women are super predictable and just like, oh my god, something cuddly, and they got the man is just like, ooga booga bobs. It's beautiful. Isn't that absolutely amazing? Like, it plays a little bit on, like, stereotypes, which is kind of funny, but it's also very, very silly.
Yeah, it definitely also plays into the whole thing of, like, men don't need anything. You don't need to show care or love for them. Just give them this one thing, and they're fine. Don't buy flowers for men.
It's like the meme where they're like, I can't believe men live like this, and it's just an empty room with a TV screen in the corner and a mattress, and that's it. And then the comment under is just a man being like, I think it just upsets you how little it takes to make us happy. I don't know how to feel about this. Like, it's just emotions, so many directions.
You forgot the lone garden chair in front of the TV.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah, the lone folding chair that they got.
The folding one with the beer holder. Yeah.
Yes, that's
That's
one.
crucial.
Mode 3-6 and speed, and up is a man and down is a woman.
Man fast, woman slow.
Are you a man and want to go fast? This is kind of implying odd things. I've never had a car pressure me before to be like, if you want to drive this car like a man, you need to drive faster.
Men break the speed limit.
Like a real man. Laws were made for women.
Precisely. Gift cards. Gift cards are another thing.
Why does it say him and her? What's the difference?
Apparently men and women would like to shop at vastly different places. Although Nike seems to be across both. ASOS. There's a lot more for men. I thought men weren't supposed to shop.
Yeah, this contradicts that other one where it's like how to impress a man and how to impress a woman. You know?
Yeah, men want more.
Exactly. Men are harder to impress, at least according to this random $50 gift card. But women, they just like the same things as men, but slightly less.
What's confusing is, like, it makes me, more so than the gendering, is it works for it to say her gift card, but it doesn't work to say him gift card. It should say his gift card.
Oh, yeah, that's also they also botched the grammar.
Like, make it work. Because, like, at least when you give, like, a woman her gift card, she's like, oh, her gift card, it's all mine. But the man, it's like, well, this isn't a sentence.
It's him's gift card. Who is him?
Yeah. Him?
Yeah, the implications are not great. Do it. Tough hands. Intensive skin repair for dry, cracked, irritated hands.
Tough hands for her. Intense skin repair for dry, irritated hands. Look, the man is a fist because men are tough and violent, and the woman is just like gently holding her hand like this because it's like rough and life is hard for your skin.
They're also different in price.
It's like twice as expensive.
Your voice went so high. You're very shocked by that. Yeah, it's so much more expensive. And also, so women don't get cracked hands. They're just dry or irritated.
Yeah.
Cracked hands are for men.
That's true, yeah. If you have cracked hands, you're a man. Oh, wait, there is something, it says that it's almond something on the women one, and there is no almonds on the men one. So that explains why it's twice as expensive, because they squeezed a couple of nuts in it.
I thought that a couple of nuts were for the men.
Yeah, that too, yeah, that seems
But no,
very...
now...
No, wait, because having
thing.
nuts in your hands is pretty gay. So that's why.
Right, okay, no nuts in your hands if you're a man.
Yes,
Got you.
unless it's your own nuts, then it's fine.
That's the distinction. Well, debatable, but you know.
Here are some more things I think should be for the girls only, not the guys. Number 1, lowercase letters, self-explanatory. Number 2, blankets. Those aren't for you. Number 3, silverware. Why would you need that? Number 4, running water.
What?
Aren't you supposed to be like a man?
What?
Like, figure it out.
Figure it out.
Figure what out?
Thank you. Thank you.
That's what I'm like.
Lowercase letters. This one is self-explanatory.
It's because men shout.
Oh, that's true, because we're loud and dominant.
Yeah, we need to shout everything.
Yeah. Hi there, fellow man. Yeah, that's how we talk.
Silverware, you only use goldware or platinumware.
Oh, I thought it was more
Or
like how you just
bronzeware.
eat with your hands, like a man.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Just
I
grab
went too
that flesh.
sophisticated. I'm clearly not a man then, because I'm still thinking of using some kind of ware.
Yeah, no, you should eat it like a wildebeest. Food is best appreciated with your whole face.
Ah, okay. Just get it all up in there.
All the senses. I also like
Okay.
how she stares at the camera for a few seconds in between each one and just like judging a bit. Like,
Yeah.
Lowercase letters.
it's pretty obvious. I had a math book back in uni that on one page, there was like a legendary meme among the students. It was calculus something, and it's one of those, mathematical things where you have to prove that something aligns in mathematics. Kind of, you have to have a long page of calculations and proofs. And for one specific formula, the only thing written in the book is like, it's obvious. And they don't go proving it. And then they just go to the next thing. No, this is so obvious, don't need a proof. This is basically what she does.
She's just like, men figure it out for themselves. You must know what I'm talking about. Explaining is for women.
Running water. I mean, figure it out.
What do you mean figure out? It's right there. Why would I not use it? Like, what do you mean?
I mean-
Should I just roll in a puddle?
Stagnant water for men. We get the egg water.
This man texted me, "Thank you for showing me what it feels like to be loved. I can't wait to make you my wife someday." It's gay shit like that makes me want to cheat.
Man pouring his heart out and you calling it gay? Women, man.
He is gay. Men should never feel love. Ugh, that's a female trait.
It's that kind of thing that, very stereotypically, it's like,
Oh my god, I can't wait for him to express his feelings to me because it's just... What is this?
I don't want a man who loves me. No. I want a man who's just impressed by me showing up naked.
oh, that's true. I wonder if these are the same people that like fawn over serial killers and that kind of stuff. Because this feels very much like,
Oh my god, the most sexy thing ever are psychopaths.
That's just mildly uncomfortable.
yeah, but that's the thing, right? When people are in jail, they sometimes get fan mail because people are like,
Oh my god, I can fix him.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
dreamy.
And wasn't there a whole thing where they did like a documentary about Dharma? And there was so many people online going, yeah, but he was kind of cute though, right? And it's like,
Oh my god, it was so cute how he asked permission from this person
before literally dismembering them, but like,
Oh my god, yay. Hashtag couple goals.
A pink Ouija board, I feel like it's marketed towards women, right?
Yeah.
But then you like go down and it says Toys R Us. So that at ages 8+, they have made a pink Ouija board for girls aged 8+ to call on the spirits. The pink spirits.
But is this made to call female spirits, or is it made to be used by females who's calling spirits in general?
I don't know. Oh, I just read the top though. It says, ask the questions girls want to know.
Oh, okay. Ask the demon.
Does Steve have a crush on me?
Ask the demon. They'll know. Why would the demon know?
Like, does he fancy me? I don't know, but I'll drag you out of bed by your ankles. Like,
Oh, that's cute.
paranormal activity.
Just
Every
girly
girl's
things,
dream.
Getting dragged out of bed by your ankles. But it's like the most random stuff. Like, I thought Ouija boards were pretty, like, established design-wise. Why would you... I would feel equally weird about, like, a blue-colored one. It's like, yeah, this is summon demons with the boys.
Ask all the man demons your most pressing questions.
Is it supposed to smell like this?
That was the wrong time to take a sip of drink. That was awful.
I saw the
Lovely.
camera, it was perfect. I am flying high, baby. Goodness, I am so high up. This choice will make you a male character.
I can't distinguish the difference.
Oh, wait, is it like it's like a dialogue option. So the male is like,
Yeah.
I'm flying high, baby. And the female one is like,
Oh goodness, I'm so high up.
this choice will make you a male character, because they pick the top one. That's just like, I imagine it's
Oh,
something
they're
like
saying
this.
baby, like...
Yeah. It's like a frat guy. It's like, yeah, I'm flying so high, baby. And then the lady one is like,
Oh, God.
Oh gosh, y'all, I'm so high up. Ha ha ha, giggles. Oh my god.
this is not really fitting with the headphones, is it? And the choice
it
made
looks
of a
great.
man.
I'm very intrigued by this. Also, where did you get those glasses?
Oh, I picked them up at a Comic-Con a while ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was beautiful. I've used them since then. They're absolutely amazing.
Can you see out of them? Because they look solid.
Yeah, you see out of them. They're like regular... I mean, I wouldn't count on them to be like polarized or anything, but they're like shaded
Yeah.
glass, yeah, so you can see out of them.
Wow. Lovely.
I wear them on the club every weekend.
I see it. In your Victorian dress with your, like, thigh highs.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be such a shitpost meme. It's gonna be amazing.
Combat UK lightweight unisex outdoor paracord reel available in Coyote 100 meter #1 bestseller. Not specifically, I mean, this is very ungendered, but the use of unisex indicates that there is also a man and a woman version of this paracord reel, because we all know that you need the correct gender paracord. Woohoo!
Otherwise it just breaks. It's like, oh, you went
It
climbing
does.
with this rope. No, you used the girl pink rope. It just disintegrates and you just fall to your tragic demise, you know?
Absolutely. But finally, we have something for non-binary people in this subreddit.
That is true. We have unisex rope. Hell yeah. Can you imagine how fun it would be to construct a D&D adventure around, like, pointlessly gendered things? So the D&D part is like, oh, we need to climb this to, like, get over this. And they start climbing, and as the DM, you're just like, nope, you picked the girl rope. You plummet to your death. It is like these absolutely arbitrary, stupid rules.
You looked in a mirror, you are now gay.
Indeed.
Oh, there's so much you could do with that.
That'd be so amazing. Just take inspiration
Yeah.
from all, like, the alpha male tweets and these weird toxic dating expectations and stuff and just turn it all into D&D rules. I would love that. That'd be so fun. A Bacchus, or do you pronounce it Booch? I have no idea. Blorch Bakery. Peanut butter pie. Awesome dog treats for a good girl. And peanut butter pies for a good boy.
Isn't it the exact same thing?
Aren't dogs also colorblind? Why did you color code this? Who cares? The dog is literally incapable of caring.
Not only are they colorblind, they can't read. I've never met a dog that can read. Like, do they really care?
Did you just insult your dog? I feel you're being a bit ableist. Oh, that's beautiful.
The amount of gendered dog things I've seen. It's always dogs. I've never seen a gendered cat thing.
Oh, that's true,
gendered
yeah.
dog treats. Like,
So what? Like treats out of all things. I could get if you want to be like quirky about it and be like, oh, here's a pink leash or something, or like a little tied thing that you have, like a little fly, you know. That's
well, like a
pink.
little bow.
Yeah, exactly, a little bow tie or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like a collar. It's cute. Doesn't really matter. I don't know.
Food. I think any dog would eat either of these. So
Very eager to eat things. I bet even if you put
They
like,
are.
the plastic in front of them, some of them might even eat that. So I think
Yeah.
you're good.
we have lady toilet paper.
But why?
Lady toilet paper.
Das
for the ladies.
Toilettenpapier. Traumweich. Yeah, so this is German lady toilet paper as well.
I thought that all toilet paper was just for ladies because I think we've well established that men do not wipe.
That is true, yeah, but maybe they
And
just
if they
wanted to
do, they use the
enhance
dude
it.
wipes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they need
Yeah.
to do dude, and they're very rough. They're like wiping yourself with bark, basically, because that's manly.
Yes.
You know, soft toilet paper is gay.
Sandpaper.
Yeah, because you need to harden your ass as a man.
We don't need to linger on this one.
As a man, why is your Starbucks order more than 3 words? What happened to our men?
I just got you a tall mocha latte with non-dairy foam and oat milk, with the tiniest bit of vanilla bean with whipped cream and Oreo crumbles. That sounds delicious.
That's quite
though.
nice.
It's not much of a coffee, perhaps, in terms of like caffeine kick, but it sounds delicious. It's basically a dessert. That's amazing.
But no, men need to drink black coffee or more than 3 words.
Black coffee, extra black, with coffee in it. That's 3 words.
Yes, exactly 3.
But have you seen that? Like online, this is like a reoccurring theme. It's both in like alpha male kind of vibes, toxic dating vibes, and also in like not like other girls vibes. There's these huge wars regarding specifically coffee. It is like a coffee hill that so
Really?
many people choose to die on. It is amazing, and they care about the stupidest things.
I've seen like the whole, oh, it's gay to get anything more than just like a regular coffee. But I've not seen much more than that.
Oh, you need to check out the Not Like Other Girls subreddit. It's so much fun. And it's
will.
always like the most silly stuff. It's like,
Other girls, a pumpkin spice mocha latte, please. Me, pumpkin spice cappuccino with extra foam milk, please. We're not the same.
just get your damn coffee.
Coffee's become sacred. It's become a thing.
When do you think they're going to start making blue and pink coffee?
Not long. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not happened already. Although, didn't somewhere, I don't know which coffee place it was, but they brought out some like bubble gum thing that was like a pinky and blue swirl or something like that.
Pink and blue.
I can't remember.
Oh well, that's okay. Yeah, that's
So it's just
but-
that's for everybody.
yeah, that's nice. That's nice. That's a unisex coffee.
It is. So we have Mrs. Monopoly.
Oh.
The first game where women make more than men.
Okay. What does that mean? I don't remember my piece in Monopoly being gendered. I was like a shoe.
Yeah.
You know?
Or a dog. Or you have the Simpsons Monopoly where maybe you have a gendered character, but that's about as far as it goes.
No one was playing as a man as far as I remember, ever. I mean, the main mascot was a dude.
Is this the point? The main mascot is now a woman.
Ah, maybe that's the point.
Maybe this was supposed to be like a feminist stance that just hasn't quite hit.
Maybe, yeah. It's like the rich white dude, he takes a seat, and yeah, that could be it. Oh, one really fascinating thing about the
boss
Monopoly
lady.
guy. You really think he has a monocle, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't. He doesn't have a monocle.
No.
It's like one of those things that like everyone assumes that he has.
Mr. Monopoly Man monocle. Did he used to have a monocle?
Oh yeah, maybe like in super olden days, yeah. I see some from like the 50s where he has like a monocle.
But he doesn't, does he?
No. He doesn't have a monocle.
Honestly, because I'd have bet money that he had one.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Yeah, I had the same mind-blowing thing like a couple of years ago when one of my friends was like, you know, he doesn't have a monocle, right? And I'm like,
That makes me really uncomfortable.
of course he has a monocle. He has the top hat and the cane and every. Of course he has a monocle. Like my mind has literally placed a monocle on this character. It's so monocle-esque. And he doesn't have one. It's like mass psychosis. It's insane.
Yeah, it has a name where like everybody remembers something that didn't actually happen or isn't a thing.
Collective gaslighting.
It's collective something, I think. But yeah, monocles make you a real man. So what does that say about Mr. Monopoly?
Oh, she's not a real man. Ha.
I've just decided that now.
Take that.
That's why we now have Mrs. Monopoly.
Ladies, if your boyfriend has he/him in his bio, then you have a girlfriend.
That's some interesting logic. If your boyfriend uses male pronouns, he's a girl. I feel like part of this is like transphobia. Of the only people who put pronouns in their bio are like
The transgenders.
This is the same kind of logic as that, you know, oh, if a woman isn't top, then you're gay. It's like you're literally with the woman though. Like
and then it's like say he, him in his bio, they used pronouns.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No, it's like I don't get the logic. It's really wild. It's very entertaining though. Like I'm very mixed on my opinion regarding these things because on one hand, I think they're silly, and silly people shouldn't be silly. But on the other hand, it's such a glorious farm of content.
Yeah, I've said that. I was like, on one hand, this is infuriating, and I cannot believe there's people that think like this. But on the other hand, it's just so juicy. It's so good. Thank you for the video content.
It's so fun to just talk about it. God.
Okay, so we have the full gender spectrum and a sweet baby boy, sweet baby girl, and buttered sweet corn.
Ah, yes, the full gender spectrum.
It should be sweet buttered corn or sweet baby corn. That would be so good. Are you a boy, girl, or corn?
Oh, it's beautiful. The kind of stuff they mix together. I mean, I could sort of see the logic, I guess. Just like, let's give our color patterns names. Boy, girl, and corn. You could just have named it like sky and then soft pink and corn. You know, that would be less. The contrast is wild.
No, they're trying to like make sure that people don't make the error when they paint the nursery. You know, if you're having a boy, it needs to be this sweet baby boy.
And if you're having a corn, then it needs to
Yeah.
be the corn color.
Yeah, because we all know that's what the scans are for. It's not about boy girl. It's about whether you're having a human child or some corn. We all need to know that. Be a bit of a surprise if we waited.
Gender reveal party. Oh my god, surprise, it's corn. I would be like on a medical level, I'd be slightly concerned at that level, you know.
Just slightly.
Woman cave, aka the laundry room. Behind every successful woman is a basket of laundry. Oh, I see what they did. It's like that old quote where it's like behind every successful man is a woman or something, but where they replaced man with woman and replaced woman with a basket of laundry. But what does this even mean? Like, if you're a woman who's successful, you have to have laundry behind? Oh, it's because they only belong in the laundry room. So, like, a successful woman is one that stays in the laundry room. That's the implication.
This is your job. Your success in life is homemaker chores, which there is nothing wrong with if that's your choice, but that is not all women can do.
No, it's weird to, like, I don't know, suggest that it's the only thing. Yeah, like you said, like, if you want to divide your relationship in a certain way, that's perfectly fine. Like, people are just free to do what they want. It's just weird when it's, like, pitted against each other. It's like those memes when someone goes up, like a lady goes up, and she receives her reward for whatever it is, and it's like, I won, and then it's like the next panel, like, no, you didn't, and it's another lady that had a baby. It's like, but both seem pretty happy, though, like...
So, like, man caves is, like, mini fridge and games consoles and beer, and women get laundry. How fair.
But women are just, they're built like that.
they think laundry is fun, and they don't like video games. I've never met a woman who likes video games. But anyway.
This next one is a
Oh,
sponsored
it's so
ad.
tiny and cute.
that-
Look at that.
I mean, it's definitely photoshopped.
And it's from Temu, so it's most likely trash as well.
Small folding umbrella, rain mini pocket parasol, girls, anti-UV waterproof portable travel, women, parasol umbrellas. I mean, I'd hope it was waterproof. Like, that's the least I would expect from my umbrella. Waterproof.
What would
But
I do
like,
with an umbrella that's not waterproof?
Why is this tiny, tiny umbrella? Is it because it's tiny? It's like, it's so cute. It can only be for women.
It's like, like this big. Would that even cover you, though?
No,
Like
it's for
my
a cat.
tiny umbrellas are like this, maybe, when they're folded. That's a tiny umbrella.
Yeah.
And that's like, that barely covers you. That's like this big. So this one, scaling, would be like this.
It's like those hat ones, it's just to keep the womanly hair dry.
Exactly.
Because it can't ruin their hairdo, right? Yeah, and anything bigger than this would be too heavy for a woman to carry anyway.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, because they have those
Yeah.
soft, gentle hands, and they can't use the cream after they crack the hands on the heavy umbrellas.
Precisely.
It's a throwback. I've also loved these kind of like garbage ads that always cram all the keywords you can imagine into one single thing.
I know.
Small folding umbrella, rain in a pocket parasol, girls anti-UV, waterproof portable travel woman parasol umbrellas. I like also how they squeezed both umbrella and umbrellas in there, both singular and plural, which is very nice.
And girls and women, so it's for all ages.
But not men.
Women.
Men can't have
Yes.
small umbrellas. That's not
No,
masculine.
they can't.
The bigger umbrella, the more man.
Detangling hairbrush for pretty girl, $39.
Detangling hairbrush for brave boy, $14. The price difference.
What's the price?
Maybe the price isn't actually the problem. Maybe the brush is vastly different, hence the brave. Like the girl is just a normal brush, like for the pretty girl, and the boys is like, here's just some recycled industrial iron for the brave boy.
Ah, yes, it will make you very ill, but it's cheap.
Yeah, it's like with the toilet paper. Like this is literally bark, but it's manly because it hardens your ass.
This hardens your scalp. This is why men go bald.
Oh my, yeah, because they scrape their scalp with recycled rusty iron.
So real men go bald because they use these brave brushes.
But why would they be so different?
But they look identical, like in terms of shape and size. The labels are correct, because like underneath the price it says detangling like hair, and then both say hairbrush. That says hairbrush boy.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wild.
That's a wild price difference. I mean, you can't even justify it with that the girl cream had nuts in it and the other one didn't. This one doesn't even have a difference of nuts.
No nuts. They're both nutless.
This brush has almond. Children's shirts are so weird. Like girls' shirts are like rainbows plus gorgeous equals flower penguin strawberry. And boy shirts are like kill your sister, stop flame, shit your pants, skulls, cars.
I think that bit earlier said besties.
To be like that though.
I just like the shit your pants bit.
Be a rebel, shit your pants like a man.
And don't wipe.
But yeah, it really do be like that sometimes. Oh my god, that's
It does.
gorgeous.
And that's it. That's all the pointlessly gendered that I have for today. Thank you so much for reacting to those with me. That was fun. Those are some weird ones today.
There are some weird ones, but I feel like we learned a lot about gender today. This can probably
Yes.
be turned into like a proper documentary, I would think. So I'm looking forward to that.
We had some real like philosophical deep chats.
Like the corn babies and the, I don't know, the tampon candies and stuff. Yeah, this good stuff.
I can't speak now. It was so good. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. I would highly recommend, Spuds, that you go check out Click's channel. The links are in the description box. So please go show some love. We also filmed a video over on his channel, so go check that out as well. Yeah.
I
that
can't
was
wait
good
to see
fun.
the video on Click's channel. That sounds really fun. My objective opinion.
Not biased at all.
Click seems like a cool guy. I mean,
And yeah, that's it for today. Think about giving the video a thumbs up and subscribing if you want to, but no pressure if you don't want to. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Much love. Bye.
bye, fellow men.